Hello and welcome to Trivia Night Online, brought to you by the People's Trivia Company. My name is Austin. I am your trivia host tonight. I'm also a local celebrity in my spare time, which nowadays is, I got a lot of it. Joining me tonight is my co-host, co-producer Jack. Say hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
But I'm bum.
I'm taking over this airport. No, I'm stopping.
Wait, great bit early on. She's helping out tonight. She's going to be reading the live chats heckles in between rounds. That's like a commercial break, but the people are in charge. That being said, we have 6 rounds of trivia in store for you tonight. The first round is going to be general knowledge. No rhyme or reason to these 8 questions. Just 8 questions we toss together for your amusement. Good luck. I believe in all of you and love most of you. Round 1, question 1. Sandra Bullock plays the younger sister of a world-renowned criminal in what 2018 heist movie? Question number 1 again. Sandra Bullock plays the younger sister of a world-renowned criminal in what 2018 heist movie? Question number 1. Question 2. What winner of 39 Grand Slam titles, Tatis Jr. did nothing wrong, is possibly best known for defeating Bobby Riggs in the 1973 Battle of the Sexes tennis match? Sorry to take away from this question. I apologize. My Padres fandom took over. Question 2. What winner of 39 Grand Slam titles is possibly best known for defeating Bobby Riggs in the 1973 Battle of the Sexes tennis match? I want so many Grand Slams now.
Grand Slam a day keeps the doctor away.
Isn't that true?
Doctor's like,
why so many Grand Slams? Stop eating pancakes. Number 3. Ruling from 1762 until 1796. What beloved Russian Empress was the country's longest ruling female leader? Question 3 again, ruling from 1762 until 1796. What beloved Russian Empress was the country's longest ruling female leader? Again, folks, you have to, if it's the name of a ruler, that's a common name, you gotta specify which ruler you're talking about. Thank you so much, Fidel, for the super sticker in chat. We appreciate that, Fidel. Fidel appreciates a sports reference, is what he does. Who doesn't, right? Well, I'll tell you, a lot of people. Question number 4. In 1514, old questions, what Polish astronomer formulated the heliocentric model of the universe, placing the sun at the center rather than the Earth? 4 again. In 1514, what Polish astronomer formulated the heliocentric model of the universe, placing the sun at the center rather than the Earth? Question 4. Here's number 5. The poetry collection, the Contemplations, and the novels of the Hunchback of Notre-Dame and Les Misérables were all written by what French author? 5 again. The poetry collection of the Contemplations and the novels The Hunchback of Notre-Dame and Les Misérables were all written by what French author? Oh, hi, Shadow. Oh, you got those, by the way. Oh. Number 6. Ooh. Wasn't on. That'll do it. Number 6. 3 countries have land borders with Mexico. 1 is the United States. Name one of the other 2. Chat heard Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
These mics are picking up everything. And if you're hearing a slight buzz in the background, that's our air conditioner. I kind of apologize, but you kind of have to understand. It's very hot in this apartment. And it's a free show. Right? So, you know. Question number 7. What hip-hop duo made of Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope wears black and white makeup during their performances and has a fan group known as Juggalos? Question number 7 again. What hip-hop duo made up of Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope wears black and white makeup during their performances and has a fan group known as Juggalos? Do we have any tonight? Here's number 8. Final question for the round, folks. Final question. If you want any heckle sent in and read between this round, now's the time to send it in. But also listen to this question. Number 8. What TV show follows the members of a fantasy football competition as they strive to win their championship trophy, the Shiva? 8 again. What TV show follows the members of a fantasy football competition as they strive to win their championship trophy, the Shiva? There we go. Gonna aim that AC at my mullet. Get that blowing in the breeze.
I'm trying to imagine how I would pantomime this one.
Also, Jack will also be pantomiming the correct answers off screen just for me, which is very entertaining, but sometimes they're tough. We're going to keep this on screen for about 5 seconds, and then we're going to check in with Jack and the heckle cam to see if you have sent in any heckles. If you have, we're going to read them. If you haven't, we're going to just move right on to the answers. So either hope that people have sent in heckles in between this round, or literally buy yourself some time. Send in a heckle to us through Venmo at People's Trivia. That's what you're looking for. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's say hello to Jack and the heckle cam. Hello, Jack.
Hello! How's it going?
Good. You got your flying toasters back.
Good. I'm so happy. We do have heckles.
Good.
Good.
Take 'em.
Sergio.
Hey, Sergio.
Has our first heckle for this round. Sergio says, "Oh, trivial saints, distract me from my troubles. Dumpster, fire blues, trash can, fire, laughing, not laughing, just sobbing, crying, rolling on the floor laughing, unicorn, grenadiles."
Just got done saying we're not going to sing Trivia Monkey Sing.
I'm the monkey.
It's fine. No, you're never the monkey. I am always the You're never the monkey. Sorry. She will sometimes sing trivia lady sing.
But it has to be more money.
Yeah, it's not for $1.
That was a good heckle. So
That was
Sergio it's Sergio. So.
It's also Sergio. I get that. I get that.
We have more heckles.
We'll take it.
This one comes from Squirrel.
Hi, Squirrel.
Squirrel says, "Dopamine drip.
She hates it.
Disgusted face. Quote, I am Jack's raging bile duct."
There we go.
It seems like a quote. There you go, Squirrel. Thank you for your heckle.
Thanks, Squirrel. You turn on your lamp just a tiny touch.
I could and will. More?
One more, yes. Thank you so much.
Great.
Last heckle, then we're going to move on to the answers. Last heckle.
Well, our last heckle is a generous heckle. It comes from Ken.
Hey, Ken.
Ken says, "Padres still with a winning record. Austin's hair getting like Cousin It. Is 2020 over yet?"
I know.
Clinky emoji, clinky emoji.
Cheers, the Sergeant of Arms of the People's Trivia Company.
Thank you so much, Ken.
Thank you so much. I was wrong. Wouldn't you turn it right back up a little bit? I'm sorry. It's causing some weird stuff on your hair.
I understand.
Thank you, Ken.
Tell me when.
I've currently said, if the Padres are winning and are doing well, just imagine me in an attic just rapidly aging. That's what's happening. Give energy. Give life. For Padres. Thank you, Ken. We appreciate the support. Buddy!
Thank you, Ken, and
We
to
miss you.
all our hecklers.
And I'll get a haircut when I feel like it.
Yeah.
And I feel like it pretty soon. It's getting kind of long. Thank you, folks. Bye, Heckle Cam.
Goodbye.
Bye. Let's get back to the trivia. We're going to go over the answers. Let's see how many teams we got playing tonight. How many teams we got submitting answers. Looks like 40 plus. I'm estimating correctly. Get them in now. Get those answers in now. Now's the time. Need those answers. Because here when I say them, you don't get points for. Round 1, question 1. Sandra Bullock plays the younger sister of a world-renowned criminal in what 2018 heist movie? Ocean's 8 is the right answer there. Ocean's 8 is the name of the movie. We got some different answers there, but I needed Ocean's 8. 2. What winner of 39 Grand Slam titles is possibly the best known for defeating Bobby Riggs in 1973 Battle of the Sexes? We're looking for Billie Jean King is the right answer there. Billie Jean King is the correct answer for number 2. Number 3. Ruling from 1762 until 96, what beloved Russian Empress was the country's longest ruling female leader? For here we need Catherine the Great. We'll also accept Catherine the Second, but either answer is fine there. Like I said, you have to specify which Catherine you're referring to if there's a leader name with multiple successors or predecessors or... Hi, Derek! Derek says, hey, guys. He also agrees with everything I say, so that's 2v1. Number 4, in 1514, what Polish astronomer formulated the heliocentric model of the universe, placing the sun at the center rather than the Earth? We're looking for Copernicus. Nicholas Copernicus, to be exact. A. Copernicus. I'm walking here. Number 5, the poetry collection, the Contemplations, and the novels The Hunchback of Notre-Dame and Les Misérables were all written by what French author? We're looking for Victor Hugo, is the correct answer there. Victor Hugo. Sometimes I say it because I think I'm correct. Sometimes I say it to be annoying. Number 6. 3 countries have land borders with Mexico. One is the United States. Name one of the other 2. We're looking for Guatemala or Belize. Guatemala or Belize. That's the correct answer for number 6. Number 7. What hip-hop duo made up of Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope wears black and white makeup during their performances as a fan group known as Juggalos? We're looking for the Insane Clown Posse. ICP will be also an acceptable answer there. We'll take ICP. Only one person put it, so don't freak out. Don't lose it. It's okay that other people get points. Finally, number 8. What TV show follows the members of a fantasy football competition as they strive to win their championship trophy? The Shiva. The League is the right answer. Jack had trouble pantomiming this one.
I was like, do a whole...
Like a whole thing?
A thing, or like I'm a submarine and I'm measuring a length.
She was gonna schedule out like something.
Should I do league?
Like a nautical length? Like a submarine? Like a league under the sea?
Should I just say sounds like leaf and just really hope? Like...
Right. Hope. What do you do here? What do? Do you go Bruce Lee and then, you know... And then when you're there at karate, do you go gi, like the thing?
Lee.
Submit your guesses to what you would pantomime at peoplestriviacode@gmail.com.
All right.
There's not a contest. We're just going to go ahead and delete those. Round 2's next, though. Round 2's going to be Nursery Rhymes. Nursery Rhymes is the theme for round 2. How'd you do, by the way? Thank you, chat, for going above and beyond and posting your score before I even asked. I appreciate that. I wanted to know how you did. I want to know. Tell me how you did in round 1. Post your score, especially if you got 8 out of 8. We want those 8s. Want to see those snowmen? Do you want to see the snowmen? That's not a reference.
What?
That's not a reference.
Okay. You're very close.
Very close. Knocking on the door, really. It's almost like I'm knocking on... Not going to get into it. Still haven't seen that movie. Probably won't. In this round, we took a word out of a line from a nursery rhyme. All you have to do is replace the word. 1 word answers, all round 2. The word has been, we put the word blank where the word should be. So, in this round, we've taken nursery rhymes, taken a line out of them, and removed a word. Your job is to tell us what word is missing. Yes, Jack, do we have a...
Did we clinkies?
We didn't. Clinky, folks, round 2. Drinking wine tonight. Kept it in the fridge, you know, or as I call it, our wine cooler. We don't usually do that, but it's really too dang hot. Here's round 2, question 1. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on blank lane? Now that's an unfortunate typo.
Oh God.
One moment, I have to fix this. That's the worst. That's the absolute worst. Oh my lord. Okay, it's fixed there. Oh no. Oh boy. Demonetized, you say? Immediately, you say? And we're back. Don't look at it. Don't you dare look at my PowerPoint presentation without my permission. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on blank lane? Could you go ahead and write down Muffin Man as the possible title for this episode?
The Muffin Man?
I spent so much time editing it.
Were you gonna cut that from the final?
No.
Okay,
It's too funny. If I were smart, I'd do these on purpose. Number 2. Tom the Piper's son. Now I'm nervous. Tom the Piper's son stole a blank and away did run. I'm real nervous now. Because that's a bad autocorrect. One little G. Just one little G.
Well, Lisa has some good news.
I'm sorry. Did the Padres hit a grand slam tonight? Did I call it live? I want more. I want more grand slams. And it was against the Rangers too, so they can eat it. Number 2 again. Tom the Piper's son stole a blank and away did run. Number 3. Don't toy with me. Did the Padres hit a grand slam? Don't toy with me. How dare you? Number 3. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the blank. This one's a little easier. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the blank. Oh, that was a Hosmer. Hosmer, that adds another layer to this, and it's kind of funny. Itsy bitsy spider climbed up the blank. Hosmer grand slam. Hosmer's the guy that said we'll talk to him. Everyone's getting grand slams. I don't care. Sorry, it's sometimes hard being a Padre fan. Number 4. Jack Sprat could eat no fat. His wife could eat no blank. Jack Sprat could eat no fat. His wife could eat no blank. Let's go. Let's go. I hope so many grand slams happen against the Rangers. Here's number 5. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Where is that boy who looks after the sheep? He's under a blank, fast asleep. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Where is that little boy who looks after the sheep? He's under a blank, fast asleep. New York Rangers. Bless you, Derek. Or Gazoon Tight. Whatever makes you comfortable. He's weird about that kind of stuff. He's from Kansas.
What does that mean?
I'm just saying. They're weird about, you know. Number 6. Little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating his blank pie. Oh, this just got terrible. The Grand Slams will continue until morale improves. I now have to post that in all caps, don't I? All right.
I mean, they should just give up once the bases are loaded now. Just be like,
Pitchers are sweating now with bases loaded. They're like, oh no, it's the Padres bases loaded. 7. Oh, 6 again. Little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating his blank pie. 7. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty blank all in a row. Seven again. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty blank all in a row.
Chat says just the Rangers sweating.
Just Rangers sweating. What did I say? I said someone else? Sorry. I got excited. I got excited because all the Grand Slams happening. Let the kids play. Number 8, final question for the round. Simple Simon met a blank going to the fair. 8 again. Simple Simon met a blank going to the fair. Chat, if you hate sport right now, I get it. I get it. But people need things to root for right now. All right? Just, I'm sorry it's senior trivia night, but this is just my feelings. Simple Simon met a blank going to the fair. Grand Slams and Muffins is a good title. I can't put the G at the end of that. Grand Slams and Muffins.
You can and will.
We're going to keep this on screen for about 5 more seconds. I'm going to check in with Jack and the Heckle Cam. Jack and the Heckle Cam.
Jack?
Is coming up in 5 seconds. In 5 seconds. Not right away, but in 5 seconds. And everyone knows it's a loose 5 seconds. Oh boy, is that the first team? Padres making history here. First team ever to hit a Grand Slam in 4 consecutive games.
Shit.
Oh my.
I mean, crap.
Oh my. I mean, why not? Why not swear? It's worth it. Darn. Here's Jack and the Heckle Cam. Let's say hi to Jack.
Hi to me. Thank you guys for supporting us and the Padres.
They're not supporting the Padres by being here, but like,
But
just
thank
let
you
me be
if you
happy.
happen to do that.
If you know anything about sports, you should let the Padres fan be happy. Please.
Thank you so much. We have some heckles. This first one comes from Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Ben says, when the moon hits your brown eye like you ate too much pie, Heiny Smoocheroo.
We will sometimes sing your heckles. That's great. Heiny Smoocheroo slipped into several team names or several heckles. Ben, we miss you.
Good heckle, Ben.
Good Ben. Good Ben heckle.
And
We miss you, Ben.
We do. We miss everyone, but Ben included. Thank you for your support, Ben. Christina has our next heckle.
Hi, Christina.
Christina says, it's a jump to the left and a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips and bring your knees in tight. It's a pelvic thrust that really drives you insane. It's Amanda's birthday game.
What? That was
Happy
not.
birthday, Amanda.
That was not where I thought we were going with that.
Birthday gift, party popper emoji, clinky emoji.
I didn't think. I love the happy birthday. That's a great one.
There we got. That's what we had. I liked it.
Someone-
Happy birthday, Amanda.
I did play Riff Raff for like 3 years in college during the Shadowcast of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'd like walk around with a hunch.
What?
Riff Raff.
Oh, this song is from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That's the Time Warp.
Okay, now
But look at Chat saying
understand
happy
that.
birthday to Amanda. Check out Chat.
Yeah, Chat's so sweet.
Love it. Thank you, Chat.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Christina, for that heckle.
Thank you so much.
We have some more heckles.
Let's go.
Steven has a hefty heckle for us.
Hey, Steven.
It says, Have you seen the movie The Brave Little Toaster? Yeah, actually, I have. I saw it a lot when I was a kid. I really liked it. Please do not. Oh. Save yourself. It is almost as bad as most Nicolas Cage movies.
Oh, no.
Thanks for the fun times you provide.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. I remember being unique.
Yeah, because it was a non-Disney. It was a non-Disney animation, which is like rare. It's not really common for that time, and it was a little dark. Like Phil Hartman's air conditioner character offs himself by rage in the first 10 minutes of that movie. So that's a little dark for a kids movie. But yeah, I'll watch scenes again. I'm like, oh yeah, like bad. I never felt. I don't think I felt that warm and fuzzy feeling about Brave Little Toaster.
No, it's just weird. I mean, I definitely.
I
did frighten me, but
there you go. Yeah.
That's what movies should do. They should make you feel.
Very true. Very true. At the same time, so did All Dogs Go to Heaven. I had the same feeling about that one, and I still have that. I still hold that in high regard. So there we go. My opinion changed. There we are.
Cool.
We'll take it. Thank you so much, Stephen.
Thank you, Stephen, for your heckle. We have one more. This from Vincent W. Vincent says, "Too bad a Grand Slam isn't worth less than the amount of games the Dodgers are ahead of the Padres."
Oh, what's the matter, big bro? No one's talking about the Dodgers right now? Little upset that the Padres have been on ESPN so much that I thought that it was C-SPAN and we were electing a new pope. That's how, I have never seen my team on TV so much during this. Thank you, Vincent, for the support. But it's coming because we're getting a little bit of attention, and as long as it's not the Rockies, we should all be happy. We can agree to that. Thank you so much. We appreciate the support.
Vincent.
Thanks for watching, buddy.
Thanks for your support. I love it so much.
Miss you,
Thanks
brother.
for watching. And that's all the heckles we have now.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Echo Cam. All right, you should have your answers in by now. Give us those answers to round number 2. Round 2 answers are coming. Here we go. Round 2, question 1. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Drury Lane is the right answer there. Drury Lane. We're going to accept close spellings, but we'll accept close spellings. You don't have to get Drury right. Number 2, Tom Tom the Piper's son stole a pig and away did run. Tom Tom the Piper's son is a pig thief. Let it be known. Let it be known.
Allegedly.
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 Chat's trying to bring me down. Chat's trying to bring me down with this high right now. This is history, my friends. You can't take this away from us. First team to ever do it. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout is what we're looking for. Number 3, water spout. Drury juror. Number 4, Jack Sprat could eat no fat. His wife could eat no. Lean is the right answer there. Lean is the correct answer. Number 4. Looking for lean. Number 5, little boy blue can blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Where is that boy who looks after the sheep? He's under a haystack. Fast asleep is the correct answer to round number 5, or to question 5. Haystack. Number 6, little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating his blank pie. It's Christmas pie. It's Christmas pie? My trivia spider sense is tingling. If you have a challenge, possibly, if you think maybe there's a different answer that we should be accepting, tell your scribe and let us know after round 6. There's a spot to enter that. There's a spot to enter your alternate answers that we might have missed that we can look up, or you think that maybe we got something wrong. Let us know after the game at round 6. Let your scribe know they're going to be having to enter that after the game. Number 7. Mary, Mary, Quack, and Cherry, how does your garden grow with silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row? 7's a tough one. Maids is the right answer to 7. 8, Simple Simon met a pieman going to the fair. Simple Simon met a pieman is number 8. And finally, that's it. That was it. That is finally.
8 is finally.
8 is finally.
Some are asking when you were riffraff as they went to Rocky Horror Picture Show.
At Chapman University?
No. Okay, that's what I thought.
No, I was ripped out of Chapman University, so it was a small school over in California. So, not where, but I used to see it on the Queen Mary over in Long Beach. It was kind of fun. Long Beach, what's up? Are you here tonight? Anyway, a lot of pie stuff in Nursery Rhymes. Ever notice that?
That's the only kind of food they had back then. Is just whatever you had, you put
pies.
you put it in a pie.
Yeah. I got some wheat. I got some meat. Pie.
Got some-
Post your score. Ooh, Angela. Very excited about that perfect score. Kristen, congratulations on the 8 out of 8. Sonia. Loving that 8 out of 8 with Devil Eyes in that group as well. All right. Sticking on a kind of a theme. Oh, team names. Let's get those team names updated. Thank you, chat. Good point. Very good point. Let's see who's playing tonight as we get into round number 3. And if you don't see your team name, that means you sent this in way late. Way late. There we are. What's that?
Surge's score.
Oh, a 0. Oh, no.
Phrase 8 out of 8. Wrong.
Oh, someone in chat's been in that Queen Mary Rocky Horror Show. Yeah, I was asked politely to quiet down. That's my fault. Jack and Coke. Round 3 is dolls, specifically Barbie dolls. Here's what we're doing. Name the famous person who is represented by a Barbie doll. Now, I'm almost positive these are all released by Barbie, I think. Almost positive. Don't check me on this, but I think. Chiron? Name the person referenced by the doll. Good luck. Number 1.
Thank you.
Thank you. Feels so good. All right, here's number 2. Name the famous person by the doll. Thank you.
You want the lid?
Yeah, I know I'm a good person. But when we go camping. Never. Not a camping person. Name the famous person by their doll. People are stoked about the Barbie inclusion. Chat's stoked about the Barbie inclusion. This is right up someone's wheelhouse in chat. Number 3. Name the famous person by their doll. Good luck. Here's number 4. Chat's talking about my home, or at least my college town of Orange. I went to college in Orange. You're talking about the Orange Circle, that fountain? Been to that fountain a couple times. That's a great. Orange Circle's a great spot. I used to live about a couple blocks away from that spot for about almost a decade.
Yeah, someone in chat grew up in Orange. They'd be familiar. That's so cool. Did you like it there?
Oh yeah, very nice, very nice. Expensive, really expensive. Really crowded. Here's number 5. Name the famous person by their doll. For the record, I also want another Grand Slam this game. I want another one. I want so many more Grands. Number 6. Name the famous person by their doll. Would you mind printing something out for the What's in the Box challenge?
Yeah, sure.
Please. Name the famous person by their doll. Number 7. I'm taking this person by their doll. And finally, number 8. Finally. Number 8. Name the person based on their doll. Jack's looking up some great stuff right now, and I want to know why, but I don't want to spoil anything. Here's number 8. Great.
Okay.
Number 8. Oh, Jack's working on the... I completely forgot she's working on the What's in the Box challenge. Completely forgot. I gave her a task and I got distracted. And I'm like, what the heck are you doing, lady? You should be working... Oh, you are. You're 100% working right now. And doing a great job of it. Alright, where... The box is around somewhere.
It's on the bed.
We're going to give you about 10 to 15 seconds on this.
Oh, we are shooting.
I'll wait. Then we're going to move on to the heckles that you sent in during this round. 10 seconds on the clock.
Still.
Oh, it's cold, so it's good.
That's all it needs to be. But also, it's not bad.
It's not bad. All right, 1 second. Hide this from the people. I have to hide this so you can't see it. You know, it's tough. You know, it's tough to sneak that by you. All right. We're gonna need a couple bonus seconds on this one. No, it's not the Rocketeer. That's funny enough that I'll say it out loud. All right. We're gonna check in with Jack in the heckle cam. We're gonna read your heckles, and we're gonna move on to the next, or read the answers, then we're gonna move on to halftime. So for that to be true, we have to do exactly what I said. Let's say hello to Jack
Hello.
and the heckle cam. Hi, Jack.
Hi, I'm happy to have me. Thank you, everybody. Let's get to our heckles. This one comes from Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Dan says, "Hi, Austin and Jack. Can you please tell my drunk mother, Paula, to go to bed? She won't listen to us. Thanks, love the Broomsticks and Butterbeer crew."
Okay, I got this. Paula, 2 things are true. All right, 2 things are true. Paula, 1. You're not really as drunk as they say you are. All right, I know that. I agree with you. We both know that. Like, they're all thinking like, "Oh, Paula, you've had too many," but we both know, like, okay, no, I haven't. Secondly, go to bed. Usually when one or multiple people ever tell me to go to bed, sleep it off, hey, maybe you need a nap, they've usually been right. So just maybe go with statistics on this one. I'm saying 1, I agree with you. 2, maybe go to bed. Did I do good for that amount? There we go. I did good. There.
I think that was a perfect explanation. Thank you, Austin.
There we go.
And chat says flying toasters instead of Tron Mountains, it's a downgrade. I want to say that our game spans generations.
Yeah.
So this is my generation. This is what I grew up with. You're going to like it because I like it.
Yeah.
I love you, chat. Thank you.
Whatever we want, we're going to put on the screen. It might change from day to day. We don't know. We'll see what fan favorites are. Maybe if you become a YouTube member, when we unveil that next week, you might be able to decide what the background is. Huh?
Yeah.
Maybe that's a thing we involve. Can you write that down, please? I just had that idea now.
Great. Where is the front page?
Well, let's read a heckle.
Yeah, let's do that. This heckle comes from Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Lisa wants to say, "I, for one, want to welcome our new Grand Slam overlords."
Ooh, I want them Grand Slams. Ooh, I want more. But congratulations, San Diego Padres.
More.
On all your Grand Slams. Thank you.
He really likes it. Okay.
It's true.
Thank you, Lisa. And we have one more heckle. This one from Deanna.
Hey, Deanna.
Deanna says, it must be nice for the Padres to get a grand slam that isn't from Denny's.
How dare you? You can't bring me down. You can't bring me down. Look at these Dodger fans upset that for once someone who's not the Giants or Dodgers are getting some press in the NL. How dare you? But thank you for the heckle.
It is the heckle cam.
It is the heckle cam, though. It is appropriate.
Thank you so much, Deanna.
Thank you, Deanna.
Great heckle up to everyone. Good luck, have fun.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Let's bring on the answers to round number 3. Round 3 answers are as follows. Name the famous person by their doll. That's Frida Kahlo is the right answer there. Frida is the right answer for number 1. Number 2. We're looking for Cher on that one. How did we do on this one? We got a couple Janet Jacksons. Number 3. Cher is the right answer. 3. The answer here, we're looking for Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is the correct answer there. Number 4. Ava DuVernay is the correct answer. Number 4. Ava DuVernay. Number 5. What's up?
The music has gotten a little louder.
I'll turn that down. Yeah. Should be a nice backing track. Shouldn't be annoying. Number 5 is J.K. Rowling. It's J.K. Rowling. Now, that has a feature on the back of it. If you pull its string, it shoves its foot in its mouth. It's a weird feature. I don't know why it does that. 6. Bindi Irwin. We needed Bindi because there was and still is a contemporary Irwin. Her mom. It's not Terry, it's Bindi. Can't just put Irwin and get away from that. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Number 7. Audrey Hepburn. Also, we needed that Audrey. Catherine's wrong answer. Can't just put Hepburn. A lot of love for Julie Andrews here. A lot of love for Julie Andrews. That was a common wrong answer. Finally, number 8. We're looking at Amelia Earhart is the correct answer there. Amelia Earhart. It's Frida Kahlo. Kahlo.
Yes.
Kahlo.
Sorry. Yes.
I'm used to saying the Frida part. My mother-in-law is yelling at the screen right now.
No, she doesn't do that.
This is the first time I've disappointed her, and I'm sad. No. There's been many more. Let's see how you did, folks. Tell us your score. Oh, let's tell you what we're doing first. Let's tell us your score in round number 3. Post your score. It's time for halftime. Time for halftime. Let's put it back up. I don't know why I did that. Halftime round. We're playing the What's in the Box challenge. We're going to put something in a box. We're going to give you a hint. Then we're going to put a phone number on the screen. If you guess what's in the box, what's in the box? John Doe's got the upper hand now. Oh, what's in the box? If you guess what's in the box, you win a gift card. Target. It's in the box now. Ignore the fact that it says Pod Mic on it. That's the name of my microphone. This is the box in which I keep my microphone. Currently using it, so don't need the box. Here's where you're sending your guess, party people. 1 guess per phone. 1 guess per phone, so we got a couple people on your team. Everyone on your team can guess once. I recommend guessing different things. I don't know. Because only one person can win, I guess. So don't tell people, don't share your answer, because only one can win. 657-234-2399 is gonna be the phone number you're texting your guest to. Jack, you had a clue in mind for this one, didn't you?
An animal.
Looking for an animal, folks. That's it. Looking for an animal here. First person to send in the right answer wins it. Not the animal. You win it's a...
The halftime round.
It's a $5 Target gift card is what it is. I'm trying to get the prize out. You won't win it quickly, but you will eventually get it. I promise. We promise. What do we have here? What's in the box, folks? We're looking for what's in the box. What do you think is in the box? We said it's an animal.
I love the variety. This is great.
There we go. 1646 is your winner. 1646. If you have that to be the last 4 digits of your phone number, you've sent in the right guess. If you haven't, If you don't have that as the last 4 digits of your phone number, you didn't send in the right guess. If you haven't guessed yet, stop guessing. You don't have to guess anymore. Someone won. It's that fast. It's that fast. Let's see who won. Well, I had that nice advertisement up there. By the way, book your online trivia game for your business or party. Email us at peoplestriviaco@gmail.com. You won't want to do one of these for your group, like a private version of this on YouTube or Zoom? Let us know. This is my job now. Book us. Chat immediately assuming the person cheated. Also assuming they're a he.
No, they said they cheated. Or wait, where are you reading?
Oh, wow. I don't know why I read it that way. Sorry. I was wrong. I was wrong there. Oh, I was looking at the word heckling.
Oh,
My bad.
heckling. Okay, I see.
What's in the box, folks? What's in the box? It's a giraffe. Look at that giraffe. Look at it. That's the winning animal. It's a giraffe. If you guess giraffe first, you got yourself a Target gift card coming your way. It's a digital one. No, I accidentally read heckling the wrong way. And if anything, I was trying to be anti-sexist.
What?
I was attributing sexism to another person.
Oh.
I'm like, how dare you be sexist? And they weren't. They were actually being fine. I was being over-vigilant. We're going to move on quickly to round number 4. Round 4 is Guess Who. Now, in this round, we're looking for a famous name. The name can be someone who is, I think they could be alive or dead. That's fine. They could be real or fake. They could be human or not human. Good. It applies. It applies. I'm going to give you 4 clues to the name we're looking for. The sooner you send in a correct answer, the more points you get. You send in a correct guess on the first clue, you get 4 points. Then it's 3, then it's 2, then it's 1. A wrong answer is worth 0, and you can't guess again. You have to make it count. You gotta be confident. You gotta be confident. It's not my chat saying it's not my fault the public school system failed me. Thank you for remembering I went to public high school and elementary. Private college, though. Oh, I'm still paying for. No, what? In this round, you're gonna have a 2-minute time limit on each clue. Your first cutoff is gonna be 8:03. 8:03 is the time you have to send in a guess on the first clue. Good luck. This person was born in Oak Park, Illinois, a suburb of Chicago. After graduating from high school, where this person ran their school paper and yearbook, this person started out as a reporter for the Kansas City Star. This person was a character in a Ray Bradbury short story, is the namesake of a minor planet, and has 3 houses associated with them listed in the U.S. National Register of Historic Places. They're kind of a big deal. Don't put it in chat. Either scream it at your screen like a person playing Jeopardy, or submit it on your smartphone through your scribe at quiz.peoplestrivia.co if you missed that QR code. Again, 8:03 is the cutoff for this clue. This person was born in Oak Park, Illinois, a suburb of Chicago. After graduating from high school, where this person ran their school paper and yearbook, this person started out as a reporter for the Kansas City Star. This person was a character in a Ray Bradbury short story, is the namesake of a minor planet, and has 3 houses associated with them listed in the U.S. National Register of Historic Places. That's your clue, folks. 8:03 is your cutoff. 8:03 is the time you get. Look at chat just beating up J.K. Rowling. Look at him go. Get it. Get her. Get it. Go get it. Sorry. 8:03's cut up. You got under a minute left. Under 30 seconds left. Chat asking, have we ever seen a short-legged giraffe It's amazing. Do you mean a horse? Sounds like a horse. Here's the next clue. 8:05 is the cutoff for this one. This person said that he disliked his first name, associating it with the naive, even foolish hero of an Oscar Wilde play. In 1918, this man was turned down by all of the armed services due to his poor eyesight. Though still wanting to serve in World War I, he became a Red Cross ambulance driver in Italy for 2 months before he was injured by mortar fire. This man used many of his war experiences in his work. 3 points again. This person said that he disliked his first name, associating it with the naive, even foolish hero of an Oscar Wilde play. In 1918, this man was turned down by all of the armed services due to his poor eyesight. Though still wanting to serve in World War I, he became a Red Cross ambulance driver in Italy for 2 months before he was injured by mortar fire. This man used many of his war experiences in his work. Turn in to guess if you know it. If you don't, hang out. There's easier clues coming. 2, to be specific. Welcome, new viewers. If you want to get involved in tonight's show, send us a heckle through Venmo. That's your Cash App on your phone. @People's Trivia is the username. We read those in between rounds. We have a couple coming up right now after this, or in a moment. Get in line, huh? 8:05 is the cutoff, which means you have under a minute remaining on this clue, which means 15 seconds, actually. And here's your next clue. 8:07 is the cutoff. Throughout this author's life, he had many six-toed cats. Some of this man's lesser-known novels include The Torrents of Spring, Across the River and Into the Trees, and To Have and Have Not. This Nobel Prize winner also wrote a non-fiction book about bullfighting in Spain. For a while. Wait. For a while, this man also lived in Cuba and Idaho before his suicide. Sorry. There should have been a comma there. And, very depressing ending to that one. Throughout this author's life, he had many six-toed cats. Some of this man's lesser-known novels include The Torrents of Spring, Across the River and Into the Trees, and To Have and Have Not. This Nobel Prize winner also wrote a non-fiction book about bullfighting in Spain. For a while, this man also lived in Cuba and Idaho before his suicide. This guy had a lot of cats around him.
That's what the question says. He had many cats.
Cats. Six-toed cats, to be specific. I had to stop saying the phrase, to be specific, after drinking wine. .807 is the cutoff, which means you have under a minute. 30 seconds, in fact.
Gosh.
Chat's getting dirty. Look at dirty chat.
I mean, I didn't think it was a hint until then.
Was that a hint? All right. Hey,
well,
Jack and Chat's looking out for you.
Well,
there we go.
If that's it, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, hey. But we're watching you. 10 seconds. Actually, 5, 4, 3, 2. You have a clock right there. You can see what we're doing. 8:07 is the cutoff, and now it is. Here's your final clue. 8:09 is the cutoff. This author's most famous works are The Snows of Kilimanjaro, For Whom the Bell Tolls, The Sun Also Rises, and The Old Man in the Sea. His initials are EH. That's Echo Hotel. For 1 point again, 8:09 is the cutoff. This author's most famous works are The Snows of Kilimanjaro, For Whom the Bell Tolls, The Sun Also Rises, and The Old Man in the Sea. His initials are EH. It's always nice when someone on your team knows that the 4-point clue and says, trust me, I've got this. Because there's a weird fact in the 4-point clue. 4-point clues are tough. You're not supposed to get it on the 4-point clue. A couple should. A couple should. We want a nice bell curve. We want a couple at the 1 point, a couple at the 4 point, and then most at the 2 and 3. That's what we're aiming for. Got a nice couple heckles came in during that round. Thank you guys so much, by the way. We're going to read those after the bonus questions, after we reveal who we're talking about here. Chad hitting on Dr. Wine? How dare you? I understand that shirt's probably not going to sell as much as our other shirts have. I understand that because it's not necessarily... The cocktail itself isn't for everyone. For those that have tried it, I think we're batting like 450.
Yeah.
I think we're batting like close to...
Pretty close to 500.
Yeah. So, we know we're narrowing our market for that shirt. But it's a fun shirt. We couldn't avoid not doing it. I have to sell 3, so it's not a loss. Almost there. The answer we're looking for here, round 4 answer. Ernest Hemingway is the correct answer for round 4. Ernest Hemingway was the right answer for 4. Now, we've got 4 questions that make up round 4.5. These are bonus questions loosely related to the clues that we read you earlier on. Not necessarily directly related to Ernest Hemingway, but related to the text on the screen. Round 4.5, question 1. Good luck. For 2 weeks in August of 1902, what future president of the U.S. worked in the mailroom of the Kansas City Star, the second biggest newspaper in Missouri, where this man was born and died?
Missouri.
Another Missouri appearance in tonight's quiz. I mean, if we didn't have such muffin-related jokes to make. I mean, Missouri. Muffinzura? Is that a thing? No, it's not. Muffinzuri?
Wanzura. Oh. That's my maiden name.
I like that name. Although mine comes earlier alphabetically, and let's be honest, you're happy about that.
If I was still, in
elementary
ordered,
school?
Yeah, ordered in terms of alphabet, I love it.
Here's number 2. What woman founded the American Red Cross in 1881 after her work as a nurse in the American Civil War? This is just bread and butter trivia, folks. You should, if you don't know it, learn it, put it in the back of your head. This pops up everywhere. Question 2 again. What woman founded the American Red Cross in 1881 after her work as a nurse in the American Civil War? Number 3. What breed of cat, named for a northeastern U.S. state, once saw 40% of its population endowed with extra toes so they could better traverse snowy conditions? They're just an evolved animal. They're just an evolved species. That was for you, Shat. Bonus question number 3 again. What breed of cat named for a northeastern U.S. state once saw 40% of its population endowed with extra toes so they could better traverse snowy conditions? I like that we missed so many states on our map early on, our viewer map. I want to get them filled out. Tell your friends and family. Mainly the Dakotas. I think the Dakotas are going to be a hard get. The Dakotas and Wyoming. Final question, number 4. In what country is Mount Kilimanjaro, the tallest mountain in Africa? So that's a hint, folks. If you were thinking about putting Africa as an answer.
We saved you that.
You're welcome. That's one I can confidently say is not a country.
ça.
What? Yeah. But that's... Oh, can't say that.
Yep.
We said nothing. 4 again, in what country is Mount Kilimanjaro the tallest mountain in Africa? We're going to keep this on screen for 10 seconds. And then we're going to check in with Jack and the Heckle Cam to see what you've sent in. What you nice folks have sent in. Someone in chat already either saying that our game is 10 out of 10 or they've got 10 out of 10.
Which would be
very tricky on this round.
as there's 8 points total between the two halves.
So I'll take that as a compliment. 5 seconds on the clock, then we say hi to Jack and the heckles that you've sent in. If you still want to send in heckles, you can. 2 rounds to go after this one at People's Trivia on Venmo. That's how we keep our lights on. It's how we pay our writer. We try to pay our writer still during the shutdown. It's not a shutdown anymore. It's just what it just is.
It's just his life during this
It just
life.
is. We try to pay our writer. That's it. There we go. Fact. All right, let's say hi to Jack. Hello, Jack and the Heckle Cam.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Happy that you're here.
Happy to have toasters behind you.
Here we have a heckle. It says, "Hey, Austin, seems like you're in a good mood. Might even say a fantastic one. Fantastic Sam's here. Come on in. We'll give you the grand slam of haircuts.
No, you won't.
Don't make us keep emailing you over and over and over. Get fantastic. Devil emoji, scissors emoji, baseball emoji, unicorn, grid of dials, purple heart, teddy bear."
Can't. You want to talk about a business that lost my business during the pandemic? Fantastic Sam's. You sent me way too many emails during a pandemic, bud. Way too many. And a lot of them while you were closed. And you're saying like, hey, we're still closed. I know.
But don't you love fantastic slams?
What? I missed that.
That's chat just gave us fantastic slams.
That's money on the table, Teddy. You missed money on the table. Fantastic slams. Fantastic grand slams. How many titles can this episode have?
Right in
It's going to be all of them.
Thank you so much, Teddy. And
Teddy.
Fantastic Sam's.
No.
No.
Fantastic Sam's, because you're a franchisee, you can pound sand. Go ahead and cut sand.
Pound slams. I'm so sorry. Let's get on to more heckles. Yes, Maya has our next heckle, and it's a hefty one. Thank you so much, Maya. It says, "Just out here, Heine smooching for life. Kissy face emoji, pink heart emoji. Love ya, Kelly, Ben, Aaron, and other Kelly."
Ooh, sorry, other Kelly.
Well, I want them to fight over who's who. Kelly versus which one is the other Kelly?
Maybe go by your middle names. Maybe one of you's middle name is Aaron. The other
Kelly.
middle name is Garage Nahana. Sorry, Garage Nahana is a boy's name.
I love it.
Thank you, Maya, and thank you, Heine Smoocheroos, for that awkward team name.
Yes, thank you. We have more heckles. This one comes from Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Aaron says, "This one goes out to all the smoocheroos.
So much Heine Smoocheroo love.
Mate drink, laundry basket, swimming goggles, stick of butter emoji, little scooter emoji, like a Vespa emoji."
All right, whatever the heck that means. Thank you so much for the support. Look at this Smoocheroo love. We're being bombarded like I'm a creepy old woman in a Bill and Ted movie. The first one.
Oh, thank you. I don't get that reference, but thank you.
Oh, we'll never watch that movie. Thank you so much, Aaron. We appreciate the support. Last heckle, then the answers.
This last heckle is a hefty one, and it comes from Veronica.
Hey, Veronica.
Veronica says, "Wow, Jack. Wow. Sad face. Exasperated sweating face. Exasperated face. Crying face.
Make someone mad?
Sad walking away music."
Jack, you make someone mad?
I just made a poor joke. Someone Veronica said to you that the public school system failed you.
Yeah.
And then Steele pointed out that she's in the public school system. So then I said, she's failing a new generation of students. But that's mean, and I didn't mean it, and it's not true. And Veronica, don't give me a hefty heckle, because now you're just reinforcing that behavior of me.
We completely agree with the fact that there are cogs and gears and forces of good in that whole machine of the public school system. Boy, are we happy they're there, because without them,
it would be
what the hell would it be?
It would be worse.
It just has to get better for everyone. We wish it were better for those educators.
And we love all the educators in our audience. All the teachers. We're so ecstatic that you're doing your job. I know it's hard. We, at our core, are kind of educators. We just do it with more alcohol involved. It's more at a bar and restaurant and brewery, not necessarily a flask under the desk. That's not an appropriate joke. That's more akin to pilots, not teachers. Thank you so much, Veronica. And let's say goodbye to chat and the heckle. Well, let's say goodbye to Heckle Cam. Bye, Heckle Cam. Bye, Heckle Cam. Later. Virtual bowling starts We have someone in chat that teaches bowling, and virtual bowling starts Monday. Is it Wii? Or tell me you're playing them Wii bowling. That would be great. That'd be amazing. That would be nuts, and they pay full price. I understand they gotta pay full price, because you still gotta pay those teachers, but oh boy. Round 4.5 answers. Hi, Shadow. For 2 weeks in August 1902, what future president of the U.S. worked in the mailroom of the Kansas City Star? Harry S. Truman is the correct answer. Harry S. Truman. A lot of Missouri love in tonight's game. What woman founded the American Red Cross in 1881 after her work as a nurse in the American Civil War? Clara Barton. Clara Barton. Know that fact. It pops up all the time in trivia. 3. What breed of cat, named for a northeastern U.S. state, once saw 40% of its population endowed with extra toes so they could better traverse snowy conditions? Maine Coons is the correct answer there. The state we're looking for was Maine. Finally, number 4. What country is Mount Kilimanjaro, the tallest mountain in Africa? Tanzania. I don't practice Tanzania. I ain't got no crystal ball. How did you do in round 4, folks? How did you do in round 4? It's time to move on to round 5. If you can, round 5 is going to be Find the Theme. In this round, we have 8 questions in store for you. While you're posting your scores, let's see how you did. Round 5 works as follows. 8 questions. Their answers to 1 through 7 have something in common. What that thing in common is going to be your answer to question number 8. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears open for something that ties them all together. Tonight, you can do it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Chat, do you really think that he doesn't know the lyrics? That I don't know that Sublime lyric? I grew up in San Diego, and then in Orange County. Do you not think that Sublime was every 3rd song on K-Rock? I know it's Santeria. Thank you so much. Give me a little credit. I looked dead in the camera when I said it. I thought that was a wink. I know I'm real white, but so was the lead singer of Sublime. Rome does okay. Rome does okay. Happy with Rome. I mean, if you're going to replace. Find the theme. Question 1. In 2015, actor Tom Kenny denied a popular fan theory that what TV show's characters were connected to nuclear testing that occurred in the Pacific Ocean's Bikini Atoll. Number 1 again. In 2015, actor Tom Kenny denied a popular fan theory that what TV show's characters were connected to nuclear testing that occurred in the Pacific Ocean's Bikini Atoll. Chat saying, I don't practice San Diego. I ain't got no crystal ball. My favorite San Diego piece of trivia, La Jolla is spelled wrong. They tried to name it The Jewel, which is Joya,
And they spelled that city Jolla because they just assume, I don't know, Spanish. Morons. Number 2. According to the 1998 edition of Guinness World Records, what song whose melody comes from the song Good Morning to All is the most recognized song in the English language? Number 2 again. According to the 1998 edition of Guinness World Records, what song whose melody comes from the song Good Morning to All is the most recognized song in the English language? Also a fun piece of San Diego trivia. There's a really big Mormon temple on the 5 freeway. Right off the 5, not on the 5. That would be disruptive. Right after they opened to the public once, then they changed all the carpet. The public ruined the carpet of the Mormon temple. Number 3. It's a great temple. Amazing, beautiful temple. Looks like Wizard of Oz. Like plucked right out of Wizard of Oz. Crazy, crazy architecture. Check it out if you're ever in San Diego. What 2017 indie video game follows the title character and his brother Mugman on their 1930s style journey to repay their debt to the devil? Oh, the devil! Oh, Lord! The devil! Oh, Lord, the devil! I might be able to supply you guys with that clip. What 2017 indie video game follows the title character and his brother Mugman on their 1930s style journey to repay their debt to the devil? Hey, Derek? It's the devil! Oh, Lord! The devil! Have you guys picked a theme? Chat asking if we picked a theme for the next Sunday trivia. Sunday trivia would be a game based off of a TV show or movie. We have picked it. We haven't announced it yet. Number 4. The songs Somebody Kill Me and Grow Old With You were both performed by Adam Sandler in what 1998 movie? My shadow. The songs Somebody Kill Me and Grow Old With You were both performed by Adam Sandler in what 1998 movie? We're not going to announce what the next movie or TV themed quiz is going to be. We're not going to announce that live on stream because there's never been a time ever when the majority of people have been happy in chat or at all when I do it live. So we'll do it on our Instagram and Facebook. We'll announce it very soon. But we're not going to do it on stream. It never goes well. Number 5. What word finishes the business names Gloria Jeans, Dutch Bros, or Brothers, Pete's, and PJ's? Number 5 again. What word finishes the business names Gloria Jeans, Dutch Brothers, Pete's, and PJ's? But yeah, we have chosen it. We have chosen. We're excited about it. Much like, we're excited about it. And because I don't think everyone's going to be excited about it, I'm not going to announce it live. Bad idea. Number 6. Michelangelo's David, the Venus de Milo, and the Lancelotti discus thrower are all sculptures carved out of what? Hopefully this supplemental art question makes up to my mother-in-law. I'm so sorry. 6 again. Michelangelo's David, the Venus de Milo, and the Lancelotti discus thrower are all sculptures carved out of what? A lot of rumors flying around. Stop trying to guess what it is. Number 7. What unit of measurement gets its unusual abbreviation from the Roman word libra and can also be represented by a symbol known as an octothorpe? I hope that's pantomiming. 7 again. What unit of measurement gets its unusual abbreviation from the Roman word libra and can also be represented by a symbol known as an octothorpe? All right, here comes your final question for the round, folks. Last question for round 5. Question number 8. What's the theme for this round? Take a look at the correct answers to 1 through 7. It's either the whole answer, a word in the answer, or a series of letters in words in a word in the answer. And no, that's not a weak clue. We're going to give you a little bit of time, an extra moment or two, on trying to figure out what the theme is for this round, because we understand that a couple of people have asked for that. At the end of our quiz, your scribe has an opportunity to send comments, notes, complaints, whatever you want. Give us some feedback on the show. If you have any feedback on tonight's show, we welcome it. We want it. We want to know. It's how we get better. That's how we improve things. That's how we knew to have like a different contrast for the text. That's how we knew to have this thing here to show like what round it is. That's why we have the clock, etc., etc. So, give us your feedback. We want to know what the people want, so we can make the show better. All right, 5 seconds. 5 seconds, then we check in with Jack. Chat liking the themes lately. We thank you. That all kudos goes to our head writer Ben. Our head writer Ben is doing a great job, and your heckles and your support, even if it's watching an ad or two, when you're watching this video, that helps us out because all that money goes to keeping the People's Trivia alive and running. Because before, our job was running these kind of trivia nights at live events such as bars, restaurants, and pubs, and breweries. We can't right now. So you're doing good. You're doing good by helping us. I've stalled long enough. Let's say hi again to Jack and the Heckle Cam. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Heckle Cam.
Yay, flying toasters are just very fun.
I know, they're just so friendly, and
They're kind of going through your hair a little bit, which is fun for me.
Oh, that's cute. I love it. Well, thank you, Flying Toasters, and thank you, your hecklers. This heckle comes from Veronica.
Hey, Veronica.
Veronica says, nah, I'm just kidding, Jack. You're our hero. I promised the show title, Muffs and Slams. A monocle emoji, happy face emoji, peach emoji, eggplant emoji.
Oh my. Now, when we title our episodes and select the thumbnail, YouTube automatically scans it and says, like, based on that, you are not eligible for advertising. I think, and I'm just going on a limb, Jack.
Oh, I'm sorry. You say what you were going to say.
I'm thinking if we titled the episode Muffs and Slams, there's an outside chance we might not be able to be monetized.
But if we're just more specific, Grand Slams and Muffins, for example.
Grand Slams and Muffins, that's currently the leader. Loving it.
Thank you so much for all your heckles, Veronica. We have more. This one comes from Cassie.
Hey, Cassie.
Cassie says, next gimmick night, you two best gimmick shows combined. Frasier After Dark.
Frasier.
Hashtag Save Niles emoji. Pink heart, beer, baseball, money.
Niles, gotta have it. You want Frasier After Dark? So you want like the picture round to be all the ladies that Frasier's taken down? Huh? You want those Frasier slams? Huh? You want those Frasier takedowns? Huh? Is that what you want? Huh?
He's asking, huh?
You gotta give us another heckle to let us know, man.
Amazing idea, Cassie. Never thought of it before now, and I am thinking of it now.
I'm not going to After Dark Frasier Trivia Google tossed salad and scrambled eggs. I'm gonna get weird stuff. Horrified. I've horrified my wife.
I'm gonna go on our next heckle. Our next heckle comes from Matt. Matt says,
Hey, Matt.
how did you come up with your catchphrase, I believe in all of you and love most of you? Grid of dials, grid of dials, grid of dials. Mask wearing emoji, shot of whiskey, champagne clinky.
They do. It does. That has no origin. It is a genuine. I think I started doing it during live shows. When I have live shows, because there would be not evil people in the crowd, but people who are working against the live host. You know, there's someone in the crowd who's not like heckling to have fun. They're heckling to be the entertainment. And so
He didn't love those people.
I don't really love those people. And to be specific, like those people, I still believe in them.
Yeah,
they still have
the
good
potential to be better, I believe.
So when I think I said it. I think I started saying it when there would be someone in the live audience whom I did not really enjoy. And that was like a little slide wink to the regulars, letting them like, hey, I love most of you. All right? And they can kind of figure out who I'm not liking at that point. So that's a good question.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt. But
Thank
yeah, I
you,
think that's
Matt.
the origin of
I
that
don't know
one.
if I mentioned that was a hefty heckle, and we also got a hefty heckle from Veronica.
Thank you.
I dropped the ball on that, I think. Thank you guys for your hefty heckles and your heckles and everything you have to say.
You guys have been very nice. There we go.
Yeah.
We appreciate that heckles, and we appreciate you guys so much. Thanks to the heckle cam. Let's say goodbye.
Bye.
Get in the answers, folks. Get in the answers to round 5. Do you have them in? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like most of you. Looks like most of you. Have the Padres hit another Grand Slam yet? Someone should confirm that. Yeah? Have we hit 2 Grand Slams in the game? No? Round 5 answers. People like this theme. People seem to like the theme. People had fun with this one. In 2015, actor Tom Kenny denied a popular fan theory that what TV show's characters were connected to nuclear testing that occurred at the Bikini Atoll. SpongeBob SquarePants is the right answer there. SpongeBob SquarePants, number 1. Number 2, according to the 98 edition of Guinness World Records, what song whose melody comes from the song Good Morning to All is the most recognized song in the English language? We're looking for Happy Birthday. We'll take Happy Birthday to you. Happy Birthday is the right answer. Or the Happy Birthday song. We know what you're talking about. We always err on the side of common sense. You know? You know? Number 3. What 2017 indie video game follows the title character and his brother Mugman on their 1930s style journey to repay the debt to the devil? The devil! Oh, Lord! The devil! Cuphead is the right answer there. Cuphead is the correct answer. Okay, maybe I'll play that clip at the end of the show.
I tried. Oh,
I'll
so
find it.
people can get it because we're the only people who get it. Cuphead, I picked that up recently. Hard game.
Cuphead's a fun game.
Great fun game. Hard
Very fun
game.
Happy birthday to Amanda. The song Somebody Kill Me and Grow Old With You, both performed by Adam Sandler in what 1998 movie? The Wedding Singer is the right answer there. The Wedding Singer is 4. 5. The word that finishes those business names is coffee. Coffee, like the drink. It's so much better when it's cool. We have to get our fridge is a wine cooler. 7, 6, 5. Michelangelo's David, Venus de Milo, and the Discus Thrower, all sculptures carved out of what? Marble. Marble is 6. 7. The unit of measurement that gets its unusual abbreviation from the Roman word libra is the pound. Pounds is the right answer there. Finally, number 8. In this round, the answers contained sponge, birthday, cup, wedding, coffee, marble, pound. Therefore, we have sponge cake, birthday cake, cupcake, wedding cake, coffee cake, marble cake, pound cake. We're looking at cakes, folks. Cakes. Jack, at our wedding reception,
Yeah.
what was our cake?
Lots of angel food cakes.
So much angel food cake.
Oh, gosh.
We bought like 20 angel food cakes from Vaughn's, and then we just served it up with whipped cream
and
strawberries.
strawberries.
Fresh strawberries.
And then we had enough to just give friends whole cakes at
We
the
were
end of the
handing
night.
out cakes at the end of the
Could
night.
you just take this cake, please?
Can you guys please take this cake? That was a fun... That was at Alosta Brewery, by the way, in Covina. Love Alosta Brewery and miss them so much. Miss them so much. Round 6, your final round, folks. Your last round tonight is going to be a video round. Video round tonight. Video round, no audio. We're trying to hover under the radar of getting slapped on the wrist by YouTube. And usually it's because of the music that we play. So, to hopefully confirm that this is trivia based and not necessarily us trying to capitalize on someone else's copyright, we're going to cut out the audio. We're going to have our own music in the background. It's going to sound like this. Your job is to name the game show pictured. We're going to show you 8 clips of 8 game shows. Name the game show. You're going to see them twice. You may not need to see them twice, but we're going to show them twice anyway, because we do that for every video round. But after the second playthrough, you only have until we read the heckles that you've sent in. Finally, the final heckles are the only buffer that you have in between not answering questions and answering questions. So send in heckles to buy yourself time or move quickly, because you only see these videos twice. Name the game show. Good luck. Here's your first playthrough. I believe in all of you and love most of you. Actually, no, everyone's being nice tonight. Here we go. Good luck. That is your first playthrough. Okay, the music's a little loud. I'll turn it down. But you get one more playthrough of these game shows. Name the game show. No hints in chat. If you like the game show, you can... During this round, like, don't say anything that could possibly hint towards the game show. Like, if you blank this, you must blank... come on. Help us out. We actually have to facilitate a game here. So just, if you like it, you can say you like it, but don't say, like, hey, wink to people who know this game. That's still not cool. Please stop doing that. Here's the second and final playthrough. Good luck. I believe in all of you and love most of you. All right, it's time to go over the heckles that you have sent in. Now that the 2 plays through of round 6 videos have happened. Chat. And also, if a question that we have or a clue that we give has a clue in it, we can do that. You pointing out the clue is weird. Just be cool. And just know that you saw it. And be cool. Oh boy. I love you all. I believe in most of you. Let's say hi to Jack and the Heckle Cam. Hello, Jack!
Hi, Heckle Cam, and hi, all our players.
What's up, players?
I hope you're having fun. I know I am.
It's a fun night tonight.
I like it. This heckle comes from Jeffrey, and it says 4 words: New Jersey after dark. Do it! Okay, fine. You don't have to. But I think you'll find plenty of cool trivia fodder for a relatively clean New Jersey-themed trivia game. Big smiling grin emoji.
You want an all Jersey-themed trivia. Well, here's the thing, though. It's not so much that if I put out a hat and ask for a certain amount of money, would Jersey be able to come up with that money, that I could pay my writer to come up with a Jersey-themed trivia night. It's not that. It's how big should I make the hat? No. We'll look into it. It would be a special private event. Email us.
And we'll start a convo.
We'll start a conversation. We'll have a Jersey-only trivia night if you want it. We'll do that there. So we appreciate the heckle, Jeffrey.
Thank you, Jeffrey, for your heckle. And actually, that's the last... Oh, what?
There's someone in chat who says, I'm from New Jersey, and I do not want New Jersey trivia. Hard pass. They want Frasier After Dark. Or they want nothing.
Oh, guys, if we put out content, you don't have to watch it.
Yeah,
it's not we're going to replace a regular night with it. So.
Yeah, watch the other one. All right, bye.
Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Bye, Heckle Cam.
Have a good night.
We'll see you later. We'll see you later. Let's get to the answers to round number 6. We're looking for game shows here. Reba or Riot. People want Reba.
Reba or Riot.
Woo, woo, woo. Round 16, the game show. Name the game show. Let me make sure everyone's turned in the answers here. We're good. Round 6, question 1. The answers. Press your luck. I literally auditioned for that edition of Press Your Luck. Got pretty far. Didn't get the cut. So, go F yourself, Press Your Luck. Number 2, Deal or No Deal is the answer to number 2. Deal or No Deal was 2. Number 3, The Wall. The Wall is the right answer to number 3. Number 4, Mental Samurai. They basically put you in one of those arm rides.
Just like Samurai.
Like Samurai had to deal with. Mental Samurai is 4. Number 5, Holy Moly. Holy Moly is the right answer to 5. Have you seen Holy Moly? You will Google it later. 6, Card Sharks. Card Sharks is the answer to number 6. People really liking Holy Moly there.
Yeah.
7, Beat Shazam. If you answered Shazam, it's not the right answer. The name of the show is Beat Shazam. Somebody answered Who Even Knows with a question mark. I'll tell you,
a lot of people.
The vast majority of people submitting answers.
I'm baffled. I would have failed this round. How do you guys know this?
And I get putting a blank there. But don't put like, no one knows this answer. Because, friend, a lot of people knew the answer. It just wasn't you. So don't come at us with that smoke. If you want to make a change, look at the man in the mirror. For once in my life. We're going to go on to final answer for round number 6. Before I do that, I'll remind you we have trivia shows every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That is going to be at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Did I say we're announcing stuff tonight? Oh, I did say we're announcing. Oh, you know what? We actually don't have the date yet.
Oh, boo.
I'm sorry. I made a fool of myself.
Too hot.
Our head writer did not exactly come up with a specific date where we can have the next gimmick night, which is going to be medieval trivia. But I'll tell you, it's going to be early September. First week of September, tentatively. And then maybe before that, we'll have our next TV show / movie themed event. Here's question 8 for round 6. Let's make a deal. You already knew that, though. You already knew it. By the way, folks, I'm sorry for telling you to Google holy moly. You might get some weird stuff there. Sorry.
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Watch it now. Watch it. Bum, 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 bum. You guys have been great. Thank you so much for joining us here on a Thursday. You've been very fun. We like that you were here. The best thing you can do for our show is to bolster your team. Tell your friends and family that 1, you had a good time, and 2, they should try us out. The whole point was for us to give the pub quiz bar trivia experience that maybe isn't as accessible to people right now. So, those of you who liked the video already, we appreciate that. If you subscribe to our channel, that's been great. We very much appreciate that. And after this game is over, we're going to play an ad. So, hey, thanks for watching that if you can. The 2 things that we do at the end of every single show. Every show that we do, 1, we show you if I'm wearing pants. I know I'm business on top. Am I party on the bottom? Yeah, it's very hot. It's going to be hot for a while. I know it's a spoiler, but I'm wearing shorts. Gym shorts tonight, but look at those white legs. Look at those white legs. I went outside today, but it was just to take out the trash. It's way too hot in this apartment, folks. The second thing that we do is we're going to show you the official mascot of the People's Trivia Company. The official mascot is Shadow, our Russian blue. There she is. Say hi to Shadow in the shadow cam. Shadow's a 13-year-old Russian blue. She's also having none of this. Look at her. Look at her. She's so pretty. Your guys' heckles help us keep this little monster fed. Those of you that were curious, yes, finally, FedEx finally delivered her food. About 4 days late, but yeah, we finally got that food from FedEx. We used to pick her up and put her on stream, but she hated that because she's old. And if, like in cat years, if you were like 60, 70 years old, you wouldn't want to be picked up and put in front of the camera. So we set up the shadow cam. And this is our own little, we call this sphinxing. She's got a little tuft. We think that she was named Shadow after Shadow, the character in Sonic the Hedgehog, because the dates line up. And when we got her from the Cats in Tow is the name of the rescue center. They're out of Anaheim. Cats in Tow. When we got her, we carried on the same name. We didn't change her name, but we think her name is Shadow because of Shadow, the character from Shadow the Hedgehog, or Sonic the Hedgehog. All right, let's say bye. Oh, I could stick on this camera forever, but we have to say goodbye. That's a great close-up of this pretty kitty. Bye, everybody. Okay, let's say bye to Shadow Cam. Bye, Shadow Cam. I wish our stream was just that. Honestly, just the cat. Just our cat being pet. Having a good time, enjoying the retirement home that she deserves. This is the home that Shadow absolutely deserves. There's no way I can get the "Oh Lord, the Devil" clip in here. I tried.
Oh, no worries. I'm sorry.
Let's say goodbye, folks, and to do that, let's bring back Jack.
Let's bring it all back to where we started.
Hi, Jack, in the heckle. Oh, not in the heckle cam. Hi, Jack, and the viewer map.
Yeah, and our cityscape. I I had a fun game. How about you, Austin?
This was a fun game. I appreciate you guys supporting us through this week. We're still having fun with the green screen. We are going to be announcing a couple things next week. Please stay tuned for announcements. One, the date of our medieval themed trivia night. Not questions and trivia about medieval times or medieval era or things like that. But it's going to be like, you know, how we have like prom night or
beach.
Or
pets.
You know, stuff like that. Things like that.
Castles and knights and dragons.
If your state isn't on the map yet, we are working on it. We've made a list. So we got Oregon.
Yeah, let me read the list real quick.
New Mexico.
Yeah, Oregon, New Mexico, Connecticut, New York, Missouri, and Nebraska. If you're not on that list, speak up.
All right, and we're gonna fix the fact that Jake looks very pale. She's actually more tan than I am.
I have tons of color.
She looks like Wednesday Addams right now. I took out all the color from her camera. We'll also be announcing the details of our YouTube membership thing. We're YouTube partners, and YouTube unlocked the little thing where we can maybe make a couple extra dollars from existing. Where, like Discord, you just subscribe for X amount of dollars a month, and then you get extra content, maybe additional things. So we're working on figuring, also like Patreon. So we'll have like tiers. The higher tiers get more stuff, more additional content, and that's just a way for us to keep the lights on. So we're excited about that. That probably means that you don't have to heckle as much, but if you do, we appreciate it. You know, you can still heckle. But we're going to be announcing that soon. So, what's left to say?
Merch at http://merch.peoplestrivia.co.
Merch.peoplestrivia.co. Our new Dr. Wine shirt is out. Yeah, pick it up. And we appreciate you guys helping us out and supporting the show. We very much like that you're here. We're going to come back with 3 new episodes of Trivia Night Online this upcoming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific. On behalf of myself, Austin.
And me, Jack.
On behalf of the players, the people, the hosts, and the writers that make up the People's Trivia Company, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Please, please, please take care of yourselves and each other. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Cheers.